हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू आवर चैनल एंड पॉडकास्ट का पार्ट 1 मैंने पहले ही अपलोड किया है. सो दिस इज द पार्ट 2 ऑफ द SAP जॉब मार्केट एंड आई होप यू लाइक्ड पार्ट 1. इफ यू हैव नॉट वॉच्ड पार्ट 1, प्लीज गो एंड वॉच दिस एंड देन कम टू द पार्ट 2. चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट द वीडियो. जहां से हमने रोका था उसको पार्ट 2 में हम लोग कवर करेंगे. Thank you. Okay, now we will move slightly to the main topic because also these are the main topics, but the SAP guys are here, so we will focus on this question. Briefly, can you just tell me how is the SAP job market right now in Germany? We are sitting in 2025 right now, so how is the job market opportunities for the SAP market, and which are the major cities in Germany which are looking for a job professionals for SAP market? I mean,
so I can start and then we discuss. So the job market, as we hear everywhere, it's a little low, as in the entire job market itself is not as good as it was earlier 3 or 4 years back.
Yeah, obviously it's all depends on many factors,
right.
Political situations, financial situations. So year end or start, so it's all depends on many factors.
Also technological advancements. So you have a lot of AIs coming up. So Germany is has a lot of car market, right? So it has car manufacturers.
Yeah.
So अभी जब car manufacturers को देखते तो Volkswagen has changed all its lines, so it is now moving to electric only.
Yeah.
Same has been, is with Mercedes, Daimler. So people are now changing because the world is changing.
correct.
Yeah.
तो इसमें क्या होगा? There are new opportunities and there are some redundant positions as well. So they will have to get rid of the redundancy. They'll have to open new positions because they need new knowledge coming in, and so there is. So when you look at it, अभी जब बुरा होगा लोग हल्ला मचाते हैं क्योंकि because it's because someone is losing, but there is also some recruitment happening.
Okay,
this is not focused a lot, but because people are losing their jobs, it's a little tricky situation in Germany, and I think it's also impacting the other areas as well.
Okay.
So other geographical areas.
Yeah, so that's true, as explained Ganesh, because of in one point of time the software is like coming to boom like anything. Now this is the era changing, it's like electric vehicles.
Okay.
There are some times. So if we come to the point, how is the job market in Germany? So yeah, as I said, the SAP is a German product. It's compared to other softwares, SAP market is very good.
okay,
So the one good thing is from the SAP side is the S/4HANA transformation is going on.
Right.
This is a very big part.
okay, yeah,
But the transformation in the sense, earlier there was using some database, now they are migrating to another database.
okay,
Obviously, SAP need, or SAP companies who are using clients, they need a lot of people. They want to do transfer everything. Transformation is happening.
transformation is okay.
For the reason,
Right.
job market it's right now it's good.
Okay, so there are possibilities to get a new hiring.
Right.
And
So basically, if the SAP people are watching this, they know what transformation is, right? So
Yeah.
basically, most of us, it's like upgrading software from one version to
Version to
another.
another.
Also database. There are a lot of stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Also the processes.
The migration kind of things are going on, or you want to say
It's not just migration; it's transformation, as you
Okay.
mentioned. So they
Yeah,
transform
it's like-
the entire business processes. Now they are coming with concepts like clean core and stuff like this. It's in again.
Okay.
So
There
we
is
have
a thin line. It's like a migration and like a transformations. So the guys who are watching the SAP guys, they know what is the SAP transformation.
Okay, so
So
transformation.
what I want to mention here, because of these transformations, there are a lot of jobs in current market.
exactly.
possibilities? Yeah,
Possibilities. So I can say if the German market is good, in coming days it will be boom up like anything.
Okay.
And also SAP has a many modules. You should concentrate on we are on which module, which side.
Yeah, that's an important topic, because if you say there are 60 plus modules in SAP, and which one to focus on, and right now that it's like everybody has different experience in different modules. So is it like coming to a Germany market in the specific module, then what do you recommend that? So my point is, should we only have an experience of a specific module, or it doesn't matter of which module you're coming from? It's how is the module specified things here? I mean, which module is more, let's say, out of the 60s? What do you think?
Okay, if you
you're in short, which are the hot modules?
Hot modules, or let's say more possibilities, more opportunities.
In SAP there are main three verticals. I can say it's like a programming side, it's like a development side, functional side, and the techno-functionals.
Nagesh mentioned three verticals. So you're right. Mainly three verticals. One is the technical architecture. The other is process architecture. The other one is the system architecture.
System architecture.
So previously we used to call technical, functional, basis. So we have, nowadays the terminologies keep changing. So we give them these three names.
Okay.
And then we have program management, SAP. So we have a lot of other stuff as well. So, but because such roles, the program management, project management, they expect a German person to handle this because they need German language, because they would be speaking to German clients here.
Okay.
The other architecture level resources, they really need experts here. For the architecture level, they need the SMEs experts, and we in India we have a pool of experts. And as Nagesh mentioned, the S4 transformation program, if you look at it, if you look at the statistics from SAP itself, the world, the companies, if you take the entire companies has 100% who are using SAP, not even 20% of them or 20 to 25% of them have moved to S4. So there is still a huge scope. 75% of people or companies need to move to S4.
Okay.
Or transform to S4. So that means there is a huge opportunity, wide opportunity, which is still available. And because Germany uses, most of the German companies, the medium to large scale companies, they use SAP as a main ERP.
Okay.
There is abundance of opportunity here.
Okay, but now coming to this point that the transformation is still 75% needed, or let's say only the 25% is done and 70% is pending. What do you think, which type of companies could people focus on, or let's say which are the major cities where there are multiple, or give us the names of the giants,
right,
or the SAP market, right, which people can directly target to?
Before we go to this, I think we still have to answer your last question. Which are the hot modules?
Hot modules, yeah, sorry.
All the modules are good, as in all of them have their own importance. The reason why we call them hot modules or certain modules is because there is scarcity of resources in those. The other modules, अभी हम जो normal modules के बारे में बात करते हैं, materials management और sales and distribution, जो OTC, P2P, PL2P जो बोलते हैं इसको terminology में, there are resources. यहाँ पे Germany में Germans ही already there are resources. Okay. So when your resume is weighed against a German resume, they will obviously pick the local person here.
Correct. Yeah.
With the German knowledge, because that's what they are looking for.
Correct.
So now अभी आपको still you can apply. Of course, people जो है वो apply कर सकते हैं. क्योंकि as we just mentioned, there is this 75%, and because they need a lot of people, maybe their German population या German SAP population जो है वो cater नहीं कर सकते.
Okay.
Then
to fill this gap,
they need everyone here.
Okay. Yeah.
And India has this knowledge bank.
Yes. Correct.
And the hot modules, what we are speaking about. So from my experience, because अभी जो मैंने 2-3 transformations में काम किए, तो उसमें जो बहुत लोग जो चाहिए होते वो एक BTP करके एक
BTP
Business Transformation Platform, SAP BTP.
SAP BTP.
Okay. तो
IBP कौन होता है?
IBP, that's integrated business planning. और BTP बोला वो टेक्निकल प्लेटफॉर्म है जो अभी क्लीन कोर कॉन्सेप्ट SAP में हो रहा है, S4 में, वो इसी की वजह से हो रहा है. So all the technical integration part, development part is coming inside this BTP platform. So the S4, the big S4 is clean, everything is done here, and then it is referring to BTP for the change. So it's like this. And there is SAC, SAP Analytical Cloud. This is for data and AI specialists, so who have data science degrees and stuff like this. And if you have worked on ETLs, so data SAC is a boom. So it has a lot of functionalities. And people are looking for this.
In addition to that, it doesn't mean that directly you jump into the particular hot module. If you come to supply chain area, EWM, extended warehouse management, and transportation management, these are very hot modules. It doesn't mean that you directly jump in and learn these hot modules.
So directly,
it's not the case.
Directly, whatever you're doing, quit that and just directly go there because Germany has it's not like that.
So generally, the EWM or TM, the reason why I am expertise in these modules. So the EWM, coming to the EWM, only material management or warehouse management guys, they will jump into this one. Means I can recommend.
It would be easy for them to rather.
So it's like a delta X. If you are working in these areas like material management or sales and distribution, warehouse management, it would be like a delta X. Because nowadays EWM and TM are very, very hot models.
Correct.
As I said, Ganesh, these are very hot, and maybe in this particular area the volume would be a little bit low compared to these areas, because the volume of the jobs are very high in EWM and warehouse management, transportation areas. So if you are in these modules, material management, sales and distributions, I recommend them to learn EWM or TM. Yeah, these two are very hot modules and very good, and you also get good salaries.
Majorly. Cool. There's one important topic to this topic, or let's say sub point. Do you need also some German certifications for the job roles what you mentioned, like the SAP job market needs any specific certification?
When you say German certification, is it like
I would put it in this way, not German certification. I would say for the SAP job market, do you need any special certifications?
I got your point.
Which are focused only for the SAP market.
The direct answer would be yes or no. The reason would be if we both are applying for a same job, I have a certification, Ganesh does not have certifications, they will consider me, then they will do interview first, then they will after that consider do the intervention. He is good at a technical, then I am not good at a technical, then obviously there is no use of certifications.
So it's we can say in this way that it's not 100% required.
That's true.
But if you have, it's a
you will have the greater chance of you getting picked first.
Interviewed first.
So there's a chance. It's not mandatory.
Maybe 15-20 years back it might be hot. If you have a certified
consultant,
might be important. But nowadays, if you have it's good one. Even if you don't have not that, it's not needed. So, but you should be strong at the technical.
Technical should be strong.
Basically, with the certification, what happens is, so if I'm certified in EWM, I would have really gone through all the processes. I would have worked on their theory. I know what is happening in the EWM processes. I would have studied them to complete the certification, right? So the value of certification is not the certificate itself, but the amount of work I have put in to get the certificate. So what they infer is I already have some knowledge or good knowledge.
That's the reason you go for the certification. Because you have that knowledge, that experience.
So you could go if you ask is certification needed or not, if yes, then it's okay. If no, also no.
Doesn't matter.
Sometimes because I have 15 years of experience, and out of which I have 5 years or 10 years on EWM, then I would have gained the same knowledge as a certified consultant. So I would probably answer the same. But as Nagesh mentioned, I would probably be picked second to the guy who already has this.
And one more topic we left, the industries in the job market, German job market. Which are the major players which people can target directly on this? Names directly.
In Germany, automotive is big. So manufacturing, automotive, and so I work primarily on pharmaceuticals and that's also very big because Germany and Switzerland, they have very huge presence in the pharma world.
Pharma
Yeah,
world, yeah.
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 So
Like a pharma world in the sense like a BASF.
right,
Yeah,
BASF, yeah, BASF, Bayer,
Yeah, many
CSL, Ross,
yeah,
CSL.
these are top giant German
Brands.
brands and pharma top companies.
Correct.
All companies are using SAP. Many SAP consultants are working here.
Right.
If you take some cities like Ludwigshafen, Mannheim, many of the people, many of the Indians, they are working in these companies in SAP.
Right. Okay. Right.
So it
And automotive.
it's automotive manufacturing, all these sectors, it's a very high demand.
Yeah.
So you can jump into directly these cities like Munich, Berlin, Mannheim,
Right.
and Frankfurt.
Right.
Okay.
It's a jump into, it's not that much 100% important. If you are there in these particular regions, the interviewer, they will think that okay, this guy is located in this close area.
Okay.
It would be easy to join. No need to relocate.
Yeah.
So
Because relocation is also altogether a big ball game here in Germany.
yes, in India the relocation part is different.
Yeah.
But here the relocation part is entirely different.
Completely different. Yeah.
So you think that parameters, and in your resume also you can clearly put it. I'm open to relocate.
Flexible to
Flexible.
open, yeah. Okay.
So basically, the region, the southern part of Hesse and northern part of Baden-Württemberg. So this region is very good.
Okay.
And also the Dortmund and Düsseldorf, Cologne. This
The
region.
NRV, Northern
Yeah.
Western.
That's also
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Now we will move our next things to the tips for the job seeker guys directly from your experience. You can give. I'll ask you some things and then you can directly answer them.
Okay.
Because this is like you have 15 years of experience. You can give direct tips what you should do, what you should not do directly. So my first thing to ask you is when you are going for a job interview in a German company for the SAP job, what are the expectations required? Like we already mentioned about the CV.
Okay.
So you can just summarize in such a way that a guy from India is applying for a job in Germany, and what could he expect in the interview?
Okay.
What questions would be asked, or you can both answer this.
Okay. I can say if you are applying for a job from India, it would be very tough unless until if you are in a very hot module or niche skill. This particular resume I am not getting anywhere in the world.
Okay.
In that particular situations, there would be a chance to get your resume could be validated.
Selected, yeah.
So there is that probability also, I can say 5%.
Yeah.
Like as Ganesh mentioned, IBP is also very rare consultants are in this area. If you are in this particular module, so then there could be a chance that your resume gets selected.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you are very serious about landing into the Germany, my recommendation would be come here, select the city, then try from here.
Okay. So you mean on the opportunity card or job seeker
Yes.
visa somehow?
Yeah.
Both.
If you are serious about that,
Yeah.
I cannot say you will not get the job, but the probability will be very less.
Yeah, but the problem is, like we already discussed, the liabilities and all the things, and taking this decision, like coming here with the age things, like people have families there, getting back. So, what would you say to the people who are already there and they are willing to come, but not like for a job seeker or this thing? Directly, they want to apply. So, what they can expect in this interview? Selecting process is a difficult task. That is what we have already discussed. But if they get a chance to get an interview, what is the scenario with the interviewer? I mean, how hard is the interview? And what all questions the interviewer asks?
If you are in India, if your resume got selected, that means you are very lucky.
Yeah.
If you are in India, your resume got selected means 80% of the chances are gone. Then 80% you are into the company. So,
gone means you are
because
it's in a good way.
In a good way.
In the company.
Yeah, in the company.
Your chances
you
of
are
getting
positive.
Yes. Positive.
Okay. The reason would be your profile is I cannot able to find anywhere in the world.
That's why.
So that's the reason I choose your resume.
Okay.
The filtration may happen here. So I give a chance to let him do interview.
Okay.
So in this case, you are very, very particular.
Okay.
You should not do the mistakes. How the interview process will be in India, how the interview process in Germany. even though you are very, very strongly technical. If I ask you one question, I can give you 10.
Yeah.
No.
Answers.
I don't want 10 answers. I want the one answer which I'm expecting.
Okay.
So
be specific.
Be specific.
And is that how many rounds do you have in the company's like interview process? How many rounds you have with the technical guy, then the management, somebody from the HRs, and how is the SAP? How many rounds are there basically?
Okay.
Or average?
If you're in India, generally there is no fixed number of levels.
Okay.
If you're in India, particularly, first what they will do, first they will assess your mindset.
Yeah.
Because in India, interview would be like, okay, let him try this guy whether he's fitting or not. But it's not like that. In Germany, they are doing the interview means they are spending a lot of time and money.
Correct. Yeah.
It's like a very valuable time and money. That's the reason if your resume got selected, they will do interview after 2-3 weeks because they are very much busy. They're very valuable time. They don't want to waste time.
And also they are bound by certain rules, right? So because they are really trying to interview someone from India, they'll have to select that person, get that person on board. And they have to inform the government that they have not found any person within
in the Germany or European area.
Because that's the third selection, right? So first it would be in Germany, then it would be in Europe, then they would go to India.
That's true.
Okay.
So if you're in India, then when you're giving the interview, then be polite and a little bit slow.
Honest.
We speak very fast.
Yes.
So here, English speaking very less, and also be polite and be whatever they ask you.
Be genuine.
Be genuine.
Be
And,
genuine.
talk a little bit slow because everybody is not like us. Because little bit compared to Germans, we speak a little bit fast. So that's the first point.
Okay.
Be patient. No hurry. So
it's like hear it out from the guy who is asking you questions. Take time and then answer. Don't be in a hurry to answer a question directly. Like bam, 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 bam. Don't do like this. Go in a certain way and in a subtle way so that he can also feel that he is honored and given that respect. So it's easy for him to understand because they don't know English that much. And then when we speak very fast, then it's a little bit difficult for them.
Also on the genuine part, they really like people who are very expressive, very, our body language should be very calm. So in fact, in a couple of interviews which I faced when I was in India, and I gave interview for a German company, in fact for CSL, we spoke about weather, we spoke about people. So it was not about job, it's about how it's the way we speak to them. So they really see if we are gelling to their team there. Correct. They have a team, they know how their team members are. Is this person able to gel with the team? Is he able to really speak it out?
Correct.
That's where integration comes into picture.
Right. So cultural differences come into role. And
it's in India, 90% they will look at the technical strong, but here they will look at, if you ask me, 40 to 50%.
Even less.
That's true. The reason is, even when I was in India, I gave many interviews. None of them selected even first round also.
Okay.
Because one of my friends asked me, how did you give your interview? Then I said, cracked it.
Okay.
Then nothing will happen.
It's not technical part.
It's not technical part. If I ask you about the weather in India, they will laugh at you.
So nobody is there who will ask weather.
Weather. What did? So it was. We had a long weekend. So what did you do in the long weekend? Did you go on a vacation? Stuff like
nothing.
So in our resume, we will put our hobbies. Generally, we
ignore this in India.
Nobody is like hobbies. Swimming, singing, movies, chatting with friends.
That's common.
Cricket is common. Stuff like this.
So it's not. It's only bluff. So here they will ask that what's the vacations. They will say it's like a hiking. It's their habit. Skiing. Actually, it's a habit. So they will ask all this, but they will read your mindset, because when hiring a person, they are spending a lot of time and money. Once I hire this guy, he should come here. He should 100% come here and join and work for some years.
Correct.
And give the valuable to the organization.
Exactly.
If I interview Then after coming here, you say that here very cold. I'm not able to. Nobody speaking
I cannot
English.
fit here, yeah.
Yeah. Then you will go back.
Correct.
But the company thinks in a different way.
Yeah.
Because for this particular position, we spent a lot of money. We waited for 6 months. Then lot of parameters. So they will consider all these parameters.
Okay.
That's why when your resume got selected, you are almost 80% of the positive success case. So be prepared, be honest, be humble. First call you will get from the HR team saying that they will inquire all these points.
Okay.
How your mindset, whether you will be adjusted with this environment, the language part, integration part, society, and all this. They will think about you. They will look all these parameters.
Yeah. So they will see how you are as a human being.
Yeah.
First of all, not with the SAP skill sets directly.
That's true.
I mean, obviously, SAP skill sets will be talked about in the interview, but the main thing is they are also looking that somebody is coming from India. He should fit in our team and gel into our team and
exactly.
be here for a long time. Because they don't want to hire you and then you directly switch it. Because also one thing, there's no switching environment, like company switching environment in Germany.
That's good point. Yeah, even if you ask anybody who are Germany working, they will say 40 years, 50 years.
Yes,
I'm working in this organization.
10, 20 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
I'm working in from the same company.
So if you ask anybody in India, 1-2 years.
Yeah, second year they switch directly.
Yeah,
second
so
year.
they will think that part as well.
Yeah.
So that's the reason in that their questions, HR questions, they will ask you how many years you can be with the company.
Yeah.
It's like a
What's
simple
your
they will
plan?
ask what's your plan. So that's a very tricky question. So you don't know with this question is this answer is good or bad.
Correct.
So these are very tricky questions.
Yeah.
So you can think this is a very good answer, but it might be wrong.
Correct. Yeah.
So
for them,
these
it's
are
not the right way.
the first round they will call it you the HR team, then they will ask these questions. So you will be very cautious, genuine, humble, and give proper. Once you are gone through this one, then 5% of the cases, 85% is already done. Then the next round is bit technical part.
Okay. Yeah.
Technical part in the sense it's entirely different. They will not ask like how they India. They will ask you like if you go into 4 levels, what will happen? It's not at all happen. They will not ask you anything. It's like
it's not an interview. In fact, it's a discussion. So
that's true. Yeah. They will give you an
discussion.
Opportunity. It's like a friendly discussions.
they will tell about their team. They will tell what they are doing.
Yeah.
They'll say why this role has been created, or if it's if someone has left the role and if it's open because someone has left the role, someone has left the position. They'll say if there is a transformation program coming up, they'll say we have a transformation program coming up. We are preparing a team for this. So they'll explain for 5 to 10 minutes. They'll give you a chance and they'll actually in fact exchange ideas. They'll say, okay, you have done this, we have done this. So it's like this. So it's
So it's like a two-way communication, right?
Yeah, it's like a friendly discussions.
Yeah.
Even they will clearly explain. They work for these many years. I'm working on so and so areas. Our company, our company is expecting and going to innovate so and so. They will give all these details. It's like a friendly discussions.
right.
Yeah. And the CV format, is it like a Europa CV or something, or it should be, is it with a specific format, or let's say from a website or something?
Yeah, many websites were there. It's like anything. It's like 2 pages, which will give you, once you have a look at it, then you will come to know what's the cream of this particular CV.
Okay.
2 pages.
2
is
pages
enough.
CV.
There is
It's
no
enough.
particular format you should follow, but many formats are available in websites. You can get it. It's not a big deal.
That's not a problem.
If you want, I can share some of
you
the
can share
formats.
some links. I can put it in the description, which will help
that's-
us. And now coming to the main part of the interview process, when you are discussing about the negotiation of the salaries, with the experience level, what do you think is the band? And you can just give a range. It's not like specific this thing. But what could people expect if I have a 5 year? We'll take an example of 5 years and 10 years of experience, or let's say 5 and 15, something like that. 5, 10, 15. So you can just tell us that 5 years of experience in any module. You can just tell in a range how much salary should anybody quote in the interview.
Okay, here 2 parts. If you are in India, cracked all the levels, then coming to the salary part, then I can say based on the company policies, norms and principles, whichever is comfortable, the local, then I am ready.
Okay.
That would be the better answer.
Okay.
So the reason is, if any company is hiring you, it's not like Indian companies. It's not like I am taking this guy with a low price. Here, based on their company located, expenses, all these factors, they will set for this particular position some range.
Yes.
Even if you ask $10,000, then they will give you 70,000.
Okay.
Because they know where is the location of the particular office or anything. Then based on that, they will set for range.
So if we consider a major city like Frankfurt, for example, and a guy of 5 years of experience, can he quote for 60 to 70,000 range of salary, or is it already specified with the working council what we already discussed?
Yeah. So there are two types of job positions. One is within tariff, so it's a tariff position. The others are non-tariff. Yeah.
Non-tariff.
So non-tariff is basically positions where they can choose their own salary range, the companies, and they have a little scope for negotiation. Again, it really depends, because if the salary for a particular role is 70,000, and if we are quoting 90,000, they might not be able to. So this is also a very good point, where if I quote 90,000 in my application itself, and if their job has 70,000 maximum limit, they would not select my application.
Okay, correct.
Even though everything is correct.
Even they will not come back to you saying that, can you come for 70,000? No, they will not come back to you.
Yeah, because 90 to 70 is a big difference.
Again, they will not negotiate. They will
Negotiate. Even though if it's at 75 also, they will not come back to you and say 70.
Correct.
So that is also a tricky part.
Yeah, it's a little bit a drawback also to understand, because what is gone wrong.
Yeah.
So whenever you're quoting something, you should be realistic.
Yeah.
You should quote realistic. Yeah. But the only problem what everybody is facing right now is
what is the
realistic amount.
Okay. So when you say, so for your question, 5 years in any module SAP, let's say a decent module, 5 years,
and a city like Frankfurt,
between 65 and 75 is what we think.
Okay,
it's
so
reasonable.
Okay. And 10 years to 15 years of experience, which is a senior level, I would say, then what could they quote for, or in a Frankfurt like city, because 10 years to 15 years is quite good experience level.
So between 85 and 95. So 95 would be, or let's say 90 and 95.
Okay. And do you also will say that when you quote for a salary, there are 13th month pay, there are bonuses, there are different factors into the salary structure. Yeah. So when we are looking for a salary, don't be stubborn in such a way that I want 100k salary and I don't want to come down of this, or look to the parameters what extra they are giving.
Okay.
What will you say, that is it a fixed go, or just try to see all the advantages what company has for you? Because chipping into a company like from India, it's also not an easy way.
See, if you're in India, your resume got selected, it means one side of the coin is I am going to hire a less package guy.
Correct.
So if I want to give a 95 or 100, I can hire local itself. One of the reason I am going to select you from outside the Germany would be getting a low package guy.
Correct.
So you should be flexible on this area.
Okay. So you should not be like hard rock stubborn.
Yeah.
Meko ye chahiye.
Yeah. So, and also you are in India. Generally, these companies they have some ranges. So if they give this much, then we'll be happy. Then I can say directly, come and join the company.
Yeah.
If one point of time you felt no, the expenses and the expectation, my saving part is different, then at that time you can think of, okay, this is not my salary. Then that point of time you can switch based on your skill set and technology. You can take pass. But if you're living in India and getting a chance in Germany is a very tough. So my recommendation would be, whatever the salary they give, simply
just go for it. And
just
then
go for it.
Come here and then look into the companies, and then you will get to know much more details.
Yeah, I agree to Nagesh, but with a little short deviation. So maybe in India, if I am a management consultant there, or if I'm into strategy, and if I'm getting a very good pay, maybe 50 lakhs. And if I'm getting something around 85, 90 here, then we'll have to really work it out. We'll have to see what is being offered to me there in terms of not just salary, but in terms of position, in terms of life. What is there? What would I be doing in next 2 or 3 years? What is the company? And in my present company in India, what history do I have? To have a very good chance in the future. So if I've already spent 5 or 6 years, and if I have a good chance the next 2 or 3 years, if I'm getting really going up in scale in terms of position and salary, and also the work. So then you'll have to. So this is something which we both cannot tell. It's all personal situations.
Correct.
So work it out, then decide. Of course, the salaries are not increasing as in India. So that's something which you have to
So
take.
you mean every year you will not get a salary hike?
10%,
10%, 15% on your performances.
This is never a possibility.
Yeah,
And
it's
also-
maximum 2% or something, I would say, or I don't
It
know.
really depends. Up to
Depends.
4%, let's say.
Up to 4%, yeah.
And also, Germany is not the country to earn money.
Yes.
To give a full life, good life to the kids, and yourself explore the world, see the nature, the vacations, all these you need to consider all these points.
Correct.
Maybe you are one point of time you are going to get a very low package, but the company offer you a bench car.
Yeah.
If you are in India at direct positions, maybe very less chances of buying a bench car.
Correct. Yeah.
I cannot say buying a bench car is like a very top level, but it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
on
I
an
mean,
average middle class means driving a bench car. It's also like so. That's the reason I'm telling it's not only salary part. You need to consider all these parts.
Yeah, the other points also.
Other points is
Other
children's
factors.
education.
Because work-life balance is the main thing what we are looking for, and I think Germany is the best country in terms of work-life balance, I would say.
Work-life balance, security, kids' educations, health care.
Correct.
Okay,
And your family is also happy, kind of thing is like the thing. If you're planning to move to India from India, then that itself means that you're fed up with the job culture or work culture there, and that's why you're looking for a job change in Germany.
Or maybe they are just trying to see how the other work cultures are there. So
Yes. Yeah.
maybe they're not fed up.
Oh yeah,
See,
that could be a reason.
And that's the reason I brought this up, because people might want to just try something out in Germany or somewhere outside India.
There are different opinions,
Categories.
categories, types. Some people are fed up. Some people want to explore some other options. That's why they choose Germany.
So as Nagesh mentioned, what is being offered to them here is something which
is the main thing. Yeah. Okay. And now the last part. What would you recommend? Which are the best websites or for the job search in the SAP job market?
Okay.
Which we all know one is the best is the LinkedIn, but there are some things like in Germany which you can recommend us that go on this website or this like LinkedIn or job portals like. So which are helpful for the people who are looking for a job or market job in SAP?
Who are in India? From India,
Outside Europe. I mean, so I want to apply for a job in SAP.
Okay.
Which is the best way to find a job? Which is the job portal? Best job portals.
I can say for best job portal is LinkedIn.
Yeah.
The reason would be many of the English jobs on the LinkedIn, and also you will get German and English. LinkedIn is the main source. There you need to search based on the location.
Yes.
The only thing part is you need to keep on trying that. So maybe per day you may 30 to 40 jobs you need to apply.
Yeah.
One point of time, if you keep on applying, definitely you will get a chance. Your resume will get selected.
Selected. Yeah.
If your resume gets selected, the more chances of getting to the job. So you keep on applying in LinkedIn, daily 30 jobs minimum.
Daily 20, 30.
30 jobs.
Go for it.
The LinkedIn is a main source. Then the next one part is Sing.
Zinc. Yeah. Because most of the German companies use Zinc.
Sing.
Yeah.
But in this particular portal, most of the jobs are like a language specific.
Correct. So Zinc is moreover German. This thing German.
It's an old LinkedIn for German.
Yeah. But so
even with LinkedIn, sorry to just cut you off here, but even with LinkedIn, I heard from some people that it's the relevancy is not as good as it was before earlier.
Okay.
So when you search, let's say SAP and EWM, and you give Frankfurt as location or Germany as location, the lists or whatever the search results, it's not very relevant nowadays. I don't know why. I have heard this from a lot of people.
Okay.
But Indeed is good. Indeed.de.
Indeed.de.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I have tried as well.
Okay.
Not for job, but for some other reason, for my wife, and we were searching, and so that really gives relevant results. So you give a keyword, it gives exactly what jobs are matching.
Okay.
Whereas LinkedIn, we observe that it's not that relevant. Maybe for us, the algorithm is like this.
Something. Yeah.
So you'll have to search.
Okay.
But Xing, Indeed, LinkedIn, a stepstone.
Yeah,
Stepstone.
stepstone is one
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah, and also second recommendation would be in the LinkedIn portal. You try with your skill set, and instead of applying from there, you go to their website
Correct. Yeah,
and
that's.
apply from there.
Uh-huh.
The chances would be very high because
So you mean to say, if you find a job opening, we take an example of XYZ company,
Correct.
and you see that on LinkedIn,
Yeah.
go on the company website,
True.
and then go in the career option,
Career options.
and search for that job opening,
Yes, yes.
and then apply onto the website directly.
Yeah, the reason is the filtration would happen main from their own website.
Correct.
If you apply from there, that directly it will reach to them. Then that's why there they will ask you all details, how much salary you need, which location.
So they make your profile directly
profile
on the
directly.
website. Yeah.
But in the LinkedIn directly itself, you don't get these many options.
Yeah, I know.
So first consideration would be their own website. So my recommendation would be you apply from there directly. You get the company list and directly go there, then apply.
Right.
Even though they mentioned German language is mandatory.
Mandatory.
Yeah,
Still you apply.
you apply.
Then we'll see what happens. I mean,
Yeah,
the
because-
worst case is you will not get a job.
Because if you apply, there is a chances of 0.01.
Yeah.
If you don't apply, 0%.
Yeah,
So
I mean-
my recommendation would be most of the jobs are German and English. If it is English, then your resume should be perfect as it is the description.
Correct. Yeah.
So if it is German, then don't put much effort on this one. So you do little bit modifications. If the German language is mandatory, then you apply that.
Okay.
If you apply it, then there's a little bit chances.
Okay.
If you don't apply, then you don't get it. If it is an English job, then the chances of getting is high, and also the competition would be very, very high.
Yeah.
For one positions, different countries, so many people will apply.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
Also we need to have a very good cover letter. So
Cover letter. Yeah.
yeah, that's true. That's
also
good
very
point. In India, we don't have a concept called cover letter. So you need to prepare one cover letter, which will give you insight about what are you.
What you are
What you are.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the problem with the cover letter is like every job opening or job description is different, and you have to put that specific role in that cover
the
letter.
role you have to address to that person,
Yes.
that specific person or the hiring manager
Yeah.
for that company.
Yeah.
And you will probably have to tweak a little bit to the job description. Again,
Correct.
here maybe it's about us, but us professionally.
Yes.
So when we us professionally, and there are two jobs, maybe this job is looking at, let's say for example, a little towards program management leadership. This is towards technical leadership. Then we have handled teams, something like this. Here, yes, we have handled teams technically, something like this. So
Correct.
basically,
So there should be a differentiative point in the cover letter. What I did is when I applied for this type of things, I also did the same thing. But what I did is I made a word pad. In the word, I keep my details ready, and whenever I see the company and the
Fill in the
position,
blanks.
fill in the blanks or just edit it,
Yeah.
and then make a PDF and then send it.
Okay.
I know this is little bit extra efforts, but I am sure that this will help because company reads each and every cover letter, and I am definitely sure that the hiring manager, if he wants to hire you, he will first read the cover letter, not the CV.
Yeah.
First thing is cover letter.
So you should spend some time on this part.
Yeah.
Then definitely your resume gets selected. If resume gets selected, then you are lucky fellow.
Yeah,
So
I mean, but you have ChatGPT. There are multiple options right now. Earlier we did not have this option.
Yeah.
We had only samples on the Google.
Yeah.
Just templates, and then we used to take 2-3. But right now,
again, we'll have to cleverly use ChatGPT, because now also the recruiters also know that we are using ChatGPT.
Yeah.
So the wordings in ChatGPT should be very. It should not sound
like a program, maybe
like a program. Yeah.
that it's quoted from the or taken out from ChatGPT. It should be a human touch. Should be there.
So
yeah, we are professional, experienced guys. Then go and edit each and every word, because you are going to get a job. You should spend that much time, and it would be
dedicate few minutes.
Dedicate, because we are working 10 hours a day. That 15 minutes or 30 minutes, if you spend it on particular job, then you can crack it.
Correct. And I have read it on the LinkedIn itself. A very nice quote. When you are in this applying phase, don't think of the rejection, because when you apply for 30 companies, you don't have, and all 30 companies call you for the job. You don't have to do 30 jobs. You have to do one job. So just till the end, stay positive and stay till the end on the first job, because at the end you have to do only one job, not 30 jobs. So give time, do your best, and then at the end you will get the positive results.
Yeah, if coming to Germany part, even if you apply 100 jobs, 200 jobs, you get only one call.
Yeah.
that patience is
Probably.
needed,
Yeah,
especially for Germany case.
Correct.
And nowadays it's even more, right? It's 500 jobs you apply.
Yep.
Every day 100 jobs, and by the end of the week we get 100 rejections of the first day.
Correct.
And so it keeps going on.
The thing is, you have to keep on going.
Yeah.
Just
You
knock the door.
Definitely
There will
one day. Definitely,
yeah.
actually.
There one
I am
day
the
there
example because I came
Same.
on.
I know. So
I came on job seeker visa. It's very tough because if I don't get a job, I should leave country.
Yeah,
in 6
you have
months.
to 6 months. You have to go.
So
it was already 4 months, right, for you?
so
And then-
already 4 months completed. Initially, when we entered in Germany, we are technically strong. We know
Yeah.
these many modules. We like anything. After 1 month, that will come down.
Yeah, the confidence goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then
the confidence goes down, but we'll also start realizing that we should not concentrate on technical stuff. We should also
yes, that's
Other-
true.
other things also.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. It's like a balanced.
Correct.
If you are strong enough in the technical, it's no matter for them.
Correct. Yeah.
So that's a very important.
Okay. Now, the last part of this, all will go on to the rapid fire round. You can answer your answer. I'll just ask you a question.
Yeah.
One word answer, straight. Okay. Out of German work culture, Indian work culture, which one is best? Work culture. It's okay. You can give draw answers, and you can skip the questions. That's also okay. But I would say one answer is.
I would choose German work culture for this.
It's for everybody. It's like personal. Even
Yeah.
I can choose 100% German.
Yeah, it's your POV.
Yeah.
We don't have.
Yeah, 100%
any-
German work
please
culture.
don't get offended. It's
Yeah.
only the point of view of them
Yeah.
out of the experience what they have.
So when we say work culture,
Yeah.
we discussed about this, right?
Yeah.
So we get a lot of time to dedicate to our family. We can go out
Yeah.
and stuff like
So
this.
work-life balance is good in
Yeah.
Germany.
So
Yeah,
personally,
that's-
I was not able to do this in India,
Uh-huh.
and so I think this is better here.
Okay. German language is required in getting a job in SAP market, right or wrong?
Right.
Okay. Remote work or office work? What's most popular in Germany? What is your? What do you like, or what do you prefer?
I prefer hybrid. In fact, 3 days office, 2 days home, or 2 days office, 3 days home.
Hybrid model.
Hybrid
Okay.
model.
Yeah, for me, hybrid is best.
Best.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just one
Yeah.
sentence elaboration on this. Hybrid is good because it's important for us to meet our team, stay connected,
Yes.
exchange ideas, and also go out for lunch and stuff like this. So basically, we are
It's
building
like
our
a
team.
team collaboration,
Right.
and
Yeah.
you get to know people and understand.
Always being with them on Teams
Yeah,
or
online is a
WebEx.
little bit difficult sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Because-
it's okay for 2 days a week or 3 days a week, as I said, but not
Long time. Yeah.
Because we are not going to mix personal life and professional life.
Correct.
So hybrid is best.
Is it better to join a multinational German company in the SAP or a small scale company? What do you prefer? What do you say? I mean, German multinational in the both. I am talking about SAP for sure, but German multinational or German small scale
okay. If it's SAP, I would go with German multinational.
multinational.
Yeah.
If you ask me, anything is okay. But
Both.
if it's in-house, is little bit better than consulting.
Okay.
So,
So yeah. One thing you miss about working in India, both. I mean, in Germany. I mean, you missed it. That I used to do in India. I cannot do it in Germany when you're working here in Germany. Any?
Wow. Good question. It cannot be a rapid fire, but I'll try to keep it short.
I can give you one tip, or let's say a hint. Chai sutta.
Exactly. I was coming to that.
Okay. Yeah.
Even though I'm not a sutta person, but
Yeah.
chai and evening snacks, I used to have kachori, pav bhajis, or even
So street foods,
bhajis,
yeah.
and some, because I'm in South India, there are a lot of bhajis, pondas,
yeah.
and stuff like this. So
Foodie guy.
sort of foodie guy.
Yeah.
Every IT person would have gone through this.
Yeah,
phase,
I
right?
mean,
So-
everybody.
Yeah.
If you're going in a company for 10, 12 hours in India,
Yeah.
we have this chai sutta break,
Yeah.
Right,
obviously, and
right.
then we, even if we don't do smoking or something, we go with your
we
friends.
go
and
with our friends.
go, yeah. So,
but if you ask me, I didn't miss anything.
okay.
Yeah.
So, it's perfectly fine for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is having a mentor important in your career development?
Personally, I had a very good mentor. I still have a very good mentor, and it did help me in my career development. It's not just SAP, but in general. So I had this long-term relationship with one of my mentors, and he has really helped me shape my career in the right way, mold my career in such a way that I am right now today I'm able to take any decision I want. So for me it was like this. So I
it's
really
important.
I felt it's important for me, and I think for a few people who are like minded, I think they all agree with this.
Okay. So his answer is yes.
Yeah,
And what
if
would
you
be?
ask me, for me, Ganesh is my mentor, professional as well as personal.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah,
So your answer is also yes. So we should have one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's cool. Okay. Now the last part, which is not about the interview, your personal experience. I name it as Kand in Germany. Kand. So आपका कोई भी एक कांड जो आप शेयर करना चाहोगे?
I cannot say direct word, but getting a driving license in Germany is very, very tough part.
Okay.
Though you have a very good driving skills
In India.
but getting a driving license in Germany, it's a different and a little bit tough.
Okay.
You need more patience and
It's a long process.
Long process.
Lengthy process.
So in this particular area, I felt it's a very difficult to getting a German driving license. So
this thing you didn't know in India, that in Germany when you were coming, license takes so much time or
Yes.
something like that. Okay.
I felt the same as it is how it happens in India, but it's entirely different. So it's like a expensive and time taking process.
Okay.
So I can say for everybody gone through this phase, it would be tough phase to getting a job and getting a house and getting a driving license.
Everything is
complexity.
Right. Everything has some complexity.
Yeah, each and every.
So the life in Germany is itself a can't in Germany. Let's say like this. Okay.
Right.
And
So I have a very good example. Can't.
Can't.
So
Ganesh bhai
what-
का can't, yes.
as in, बहुत सारे हैं, लेकिन एक जो है जो
Specific.
बहुत मतलब इट्स नॉट कैसे बोलते हैं, वो तो बहुत कांड जैसे कांड नहीं है, लेकिन
Okay.
कांड था
हाँ.
उस टाइम पे 2016 में हम जर्मनी जब पहली बार आए थे, मेरा जो लैपटॉप था वो थोड़ा वी हैड सम प्रॉब्लम.
Okay.
तो मैं एक शहर में था डार्मस्टाड करके, और मेरा ऑफिस था फ्रैंकफर्ट में, क्रॉनबर्ग करके. तो आई हैड टू गो फ्रॉम फ्रैंकफर्ट टू क्रॉनबर्ग टू गेट द ऑफिस, टू गेट द लैपटॉप चेंज. तो उसमें कुछ नहीं था, कांड कुछ नहीं हुआ. लैपटॉप क्रॉनबर्ग गया मैं वैसे. तो गया अंदर, तो नीचे एक रिसेप्शन है, वहाँ पे मुझे बताना पड़ा कि मैं कहाँ से हूँ, और तो वो लोग टेम्परेरी बैच दिए. तो वो लोग बोले कहाँ जाने का, तो लैपटॉप का वो टेक्निकल सेक्शन जो भी है, सर्विस सेक्शन. तो आ गया वहाँ पे, एक दरवाजे पे मैंने खड़ा हूँ, मुझे क्योंकि मैं पहली बार गया हूँ उस बिल्डिंग, पता नहीं वो दरवाजा बंद हुआ है, तो उसके अंदर है वो सर्विस सेक्शन. तो मैंने देखा दरवाजे, यहाँ पे एक बटन था, वो बटन दबाया, खोला गेट, अंदर गए, पूरा उसको लैपटॉप दिए. वो लोग बोले ठीक है आप लोग 3 घंटे के बाद आइए.
Okay.
दे विल सेट द लैपटॉप राइट. तो बोले ठीक है. मैं और मेरे दोस्त एक और थे, हम दोनों ठीक है हम आएंगे 3 घंटे बाद करके. वो नीचे गए, और नीचे उस ऑफिस में ही कहीं हम रुक के, बस मेरे दोस्त के साथ लैपटॉप था, उसके साथ हम बात कर रहे थे. एंड देन वी वेंट टू कैंटीन, वी हैड लंच एंड स्टफ लाइक दिस. एंड फिर से वही जाना पड़ा. तो फिर से वो दरवाजे के सामने बटन दबाया, अंदर गया. एक बंदा चिल्लाते हुए मेरे सामने आया, बोलते तुमने कौन सा बटन दबाया पता है? वो इमरजेंसी बटन है. तुमने वो दबाए, सारे दरवाजे खुल गए और एक अलार्म बजने लगे. तब मैं नोटिस किया अलार्म बज रहा है.
ये तो बड़ा कांड था भाई.
तो उसने क्या किया, उसने वापस हमें बाहर लिया. एंड ही सेड ओके अभी दिखाता हूँ, आपके पास कार्ड है, कैसे यूज करना है, ये बटन नहीं दबाने का, कार्ड यहाँ पे रखने का, और बटन को लेने का.
अरे
तो बोले ठीक है भाई,
नेक्स्ट टाइम टेक केयर, नेक्स्ट टाइम दबाएंगे नहीं.
तो अभी वो उस टाइम 2016 में एक्सेंचर में था, तो वो एक्सेंचर में है. तो अभी भी जब एक्सेंचर में जाता हूँ, उस दरवाजे के सामने जाता हूँ मैं, वो
याद आता है आपको?
बोलते मेरे दोस्त को भी बोलता हूँ, मेरे जो भी है साथ.
Okay.
तो ये एक था, लेकिन बहुत सारे ऐसे हैं, तो बाद में करेंगे.
मतलब जर्मनी एंड कांड ये साथ में चलता है.
100%.
आई थिंक फॉर इंडियंस स्पेसिफिकली बिकॉज हम लोग इतने इजी लाइफ में होते हैं ना वहाँ पे,
Yeah.
और हमको नहीं पता होता है यहाँ पे क्या क्या हमारे लिए है,
That's true.
जो रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस यहाँ पे है.
Yeah.
जैसे गाड़ी चलाते हो तो ओवर स्पीडिंग एंड दिस और
Yeah.
बहुत सारे कांड के ऊपर हम लोग स्पेशल एक वीडियो
वीडियो बनाएंगे और जो सारे जितने भी कांड किए
हाँ,
सब लोगों को बुला के
मतलब सबको ही बुलाना पड़ेगा बेसिकली. यस, तो यस ये था
बहुत सही
हमारा आज का मतलब डिस्कशन. आई वुड से थैंक्स अ लॉट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल
Thank you.
बोथ ऑफ यू टू गिव योर इनसाइट्स ऑन दिस इम्पोर्टेंट टॉपिक. एंड आपको भी अगर कोई भी डिटेल्स छोटी मोटी जो भी है आप कमेंट सेक्शन में डालिए. एंड SAP के रिगार्डिंग आपको कोई भी चीज हो तो मैं गणेश जी और नागेश जी का लिंक्डइन मैं आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे दूंगा
100%.
डिटेल्स. एंड देन यू कैन connect with them and have your questions. And please try करो कि उनको एक sum up question set भेजो, because then they can answer you in a good way.
Yeah.
एक single question मत भेजो,
Yeah.
because their time is also important and as you know आपका भी time important है. So
Right.
we're keeping this respect of everyone.
Right.
We'll
If you are a SAP consultant, I can strongly recommend you try for Germany, explore the world. Let's see the Europe, how beautiful is.
Correct.
So SAP market is good. Then kids education, healthcare. Then you will see the actual life of human.
explore Germany.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay. Super. Cool. Then
बहुत बढ़िया. Thank you.
thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And
yeah,
We had a
maybe
very-
it's a bit late.
ओके चलो देन मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. एंड तब तक के लिए आई विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर योर जॉब सर्च एंड ऑल द थिंग्स.
Thank you.
टेक केयर एंड जय महाराष्ट्र.
जय महाराष्ट्र. जय कर्नाटका.
जय कर्नाटका. जय इंडिया. जय हिंद इंडिया. जय हिंद.